If you're tired of spending the whole weekend decorating the outside of your home for Christmas, today's episode is for you. I'm going to show you some incredible outdoor decor for Christmas, and we can do it all in just a couple hours. I'm Shannon from Skip to My Life, and if you love to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, you are in the right place. For our first project, you're going to need 4 pool noodles, either from Dollar Tree or Walmart, 2 oblong forest green tablecloths from Dollar Tree, a tube of red ornaments, and a few other things that I'm going to mention as we go along. Now, as you'll see, we're decorating the outside of my back door, and I'm going to start with these PVC poles that I made for a Halloween arch. I am including a click through to that video if you want to know how I made these PVC pipes. Next, we're going to take 2 of those green pool noodles and slip them over the PVC pipes. Now, this is a very snug fit. Be sure that when you purchase PVC pipes for this project that you take along a pool noodle and make sure that it fits, because I would hate for you to go to all the trouble and then it not work. On top of that, you're going to place the second 2 green pool noodles, and as you can see, they are going to meet in the middle at the top. After we've joined those 2 together with some duct tape, we're going to secure it to the side of the house so the wind doesn't move it, just by making a little duct tape tab, and then I am thumbtacking it to the side of the house, and it is not budging. Today's video is sponsored by Olney, so I want to say thank you to them for sending me these lights. And I love the Olney lights. I've used them in other projects because they are so small and portable, and because they do a really good job with their remote control feature, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you. But one of the things I love about Olney lights is that they are cool to the touch. Now, that's going to come in handy for this project, and you'll see why in just a minute. The remote control gives you many different features for whatever kind of pattern you might like. And it comes loaded with a battery, so all you have to do is remove the little tab and these lights are ready to go. Our next step in creating this outdoor decor DIY Christmas arch is to wind the Christmas lights around our pool noodles. And next we're going to hide those lights under the long tablecloth. My husband and I recently downsized from a 6-bedroom mansion to a tiny 3-bedroom love cottage once our kids were grown and flown. So we are not all about spending days and days decorating the yard for Christmas. We want to get it done and we want it to look spectacular. And so these are the ideas I'm giving you today. I wanted to show you this weird little trick. If you buy the zip ties from Dollar Tree, they may not be as long as you need. So did you know that you can put 2 of them together to make a longer zip tie? And this means you can put as many as you need depending on your circumference or whatever project you're doing. I think this arch is already looking fantastic, but we're going to take it up a notch by adding some Dollar Tree ribbon, ornaments, and other items I'm going to show you. I do want to let you know that when you zip tie that tablecloth to the pool noodle, leave the zip tie a little bit loose. It's going to make it easier for you to add your decoration. Olney's fairy lights are much brighter than most fairy lights, but they're also completely cool to touch, so it's safe for us to hide them underneath these tablecloths. Next, we'll be adding the giant jingle bells that I made in my last Christmas video, and I will link to that below in case you'd like to make these, but they are made from Dollar Tree bowls and a shower curtain ring. So if you're curious about that, click on the link below and you can see how those were made. Our next decorative touch is going to be some giant holly branches. Now, I have seen these trending and made out of paper, but of course that's not going to hold up outside. So instead, I took these index dividers that are made of plastic and I just free-formed a holly shape. Now, it may take you a couple tries to get this just right. It did me. Just take your time and practice on some scrap paper until you have a holly shape that you love. Next, I took some thin washi tape that I purchased at Dollar Tree and I just made some vein lines just roughly down the center of those holly branches and then a few down the sides. If you're new to my channel, a great big welcome. I am so glad that we found each other. Comment below and let me know which of these ideas you think you might try. Once the washi tape's in place, we're just going to take some spray paint and just spray paint a little bit over those to give the suggestion of those vein lines, and then we can tear the washi tape away. To finish off these holly leaves, I'll add just a tiny bit of glue gun glue and clip it with a clothespin, and this is going to make it 3D. After the glue gun glue is dry, you can remove the clothespin. I made several of these because I just had so much fun doing this, and I'm going to show you how I included them in our arch. The holly leaves glue gun really easily and lock tight with that vinyl tablecloth. And then after you have 2 of the holly leaves, you'll want to add some of the small red ornaments for berries. I also decided to add some of the silver globes to bring in those jingle bell colors, and you can just go crazy with this step. Use whatever you have on hand. This would be a great project to reuse thrifted ornaments. Just make sure that they're not breakable and that they can withstand the elements. Comment below and let me know if you have started decorating for outside Christmas yet. At our house, we have a small yard, a small door, and we're going to do just this element and then another one I'm going to show you in a minute and call it good. Look closely and you'll see Santa's little helper, my long-haired Doxy, Bella, peeking out the window at me, and she's going to be saying hello to some of your fur babies throughout this episode. For me, the best outdoor Christmas decor looks great during the daytime, but then once the sun goes down, it looks even better. And that's the case with the lights I'm going to show you in just a minute. My favorite feature of these lights is the remote control, as I mentioned before, but I also love the fact that you can pre-program these only lights to come on at the same time every day, and you can also choose how long you would like them to stay on so you can really save electricity. For our next super simple outdoor Christmas decor, we're going to create a chandelier using just some duct tape, some zip ties, and a hula hoop. That is just about it. You'll start by completely wrapping the hula hoop in duct tape in the color of your choice. I love this iridescent silver. This project is beautiful outside, but it would also be gorgeous on the inside of your home. Once that hula hoop is completely wrapped in your duct tape, you're going to want to take your only curtain lights and lay them around the hula hoop exactly as you want them. By the way, as I go through this video, if you're interested in the lights, there are links below, and you also get a 15% off coupon word, so make sure you look for that in my description box. Since these are curtain lights, they come with the long strands wrapped up, and so it's really easy to work with these. And I just went around the circumference of this hula hoop and attached the lights with the zip ties. And I suggest that you don't scrimp on the zip ties. As you can see, I use plenty. Once you're finished, you can cut those off close to the hula hoop. And then the only other thing you're gonna need is either a string, or I'm using this plant chain that I purchased at Dollar Tree and attaching it to 3 sides of the zip ties so that this whole thing will hang. If you would like Bella and Franklin to give your fur baby a shout out, make sure that you leave their name in the comment section below. Now that whole process took me all of about 20 minutes, and I am ready to hang it on the hook on my tree. And once it's hanging where I wanted it, it's time to unwrap each strand of lights. These curtain lights are powered by a USB port, and although the lights are safe to have in the elements, I wanted to make sure and shield that USB port connector, so I just tucked it in to my bicycle basket and put it in a plastic bag. Now the fun thing about these lights is you really can't tell they're there during the day, but at night I have programmed them to come on at sunset, and they look amazing. This chandelier light is so pretty by itself, but it would be even more incredible with 3 or 5 of them hanging from the trees, and I'm thinking about doing that. These lights are definitely traffic stoppers, and they will be different than anyone else has in their yard. By the way, my friend, it's just a reminder here that today is not the end of your story, so do not give up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. No matter what today's challenges are, tomorrow is another day.